new batteries in this. Hello, people. This is your blend of the day. It's one of those woulda, shoulda, couldas. Gotta get around to it. Should get around to it. I want to do this often. It's like a video diary thing. Lets my kids know I'm okay. Lets everybody know I'm okay. I'm all right. I'm fine. Got a lot of things on my mind, and people say, "Man, you ought to do a podcast." Well, I'm slow at this, so this old dog's learning new tricks. If anybody's willing to help, give some advice, go ahead. Today's topic, though, well, you gotta really replace these batteries. Today's topic, though, is these migrants that are going through Mexico towards the United States. My opinion on this, it's just my opinion, is that if you want open borders and to just anybody come walking in here, then by all means take the locks off your doors of your house. Don't lock up your car. And, put an open house sign on your front lawn and just allow anyone to come in anytime they want to. A lot of people, they got fenced-in yards. I got a fenced-in yard. If someone wants to come into my yard, knock on the front door and ask if you can come in my front yard. Or backyard, whatever that is. Whatever yard it is you need to get into, knock on my door. There's legal ways to come into this country. Please do so. Because some people's yards on the other side of the fence, their neighbor is is Mexico. And so there's legal ways to come to this country, and please do so. The problem is that the people from migrants study the countries where they came from. Guatemala and Honduras. Honduras? Yeah. And over there is murder and rape and theft going on big time in those countries. You ever wonder why so many people would just leave home with nothing to come to another country, to walk hundreds, even over 1,000 miles to another country? Why? Why is it so bad in their country? Well, they're coming here. Well, the problem is, I don't mind, people come here, if you feel for these people and you can, you take them into your own home. It's not the government's job to do this. It's the government's job to protect the American citizens and the people within our borders. If you're visiting here, that's the government's job. But if you can take them into your own home, you go right ahead and do so. But the problem is, the rapists and the murderers in Guatemala and the Honduras, where these people are coming from, they're blending in with the people who are coming here. Now, if it just say like you get a new neighbor and you find out, well, wait a minute, he's on the list. He's on that sexual predators list. He committed some kind of sexual crime years ago, served his time in jail. Now he's back in the general public. You would want to know if that person's moving into your neighborhood or nearby. Sure, you might just welcome him as a neighbor. You wouldn't invite him over when you have kids. You wouldn't have your kids go around there. You clearly wouldn't have them babysit them. But some of the people that are coming in this country from Guatemala and Honduras and Mexico, they are rapists. They are murderers. In the first Gulf War, when we went over there to get Saddam Hussein out of the country of Kuwait, a lot of the Iraqi soldiers took off their uniforms and blended in with the general public. So you couldn't tell, if they were a soldier or not that was trying to kill you, or that was going out and raping and murdering and taking everything from Kuwait. You didn't know. Well, a lot of these people we don't know. And so we need to know if they're coming in, are you one of the bad guys? We also need to know, do you got any convictions or anything? Because you can't be around children. And also there's instances where some are bringing children. That's not their children. And so we're worried more, we're worried in this country about child trafficking. Well, there's child trafficking coming into this country from these other countries. It's like on the movie Titanic, where Cal, the boat's sinking and Cal's in his tuxedo and everything, and women and children first, and he just picks up this child dressed in rags. You can clearly tell they weren't related, but he's like, I have a child, and he pouts up, oh, she has. And then they let him on the boat. Well, there's a lot of people coming here. They have children, it's not theirs. Imagine if that's your son or daughter being taken, away from you by somebody who just wants to go somewhere else. So we need to know who these people are. And that's what's been shouted since before this past presidential election. We just need to know who these people are. We just need to let in the women and children. It's okay, make sure the children, belong to the women, make sure that's their mother, that's fine. But there's a lot of men that are committing crimes, and they're coming along and blending in with these people. And we need to know who they are before they're released into your neighborhood. But if you disagree with me and everything, that's fine, okay. But I'm just saying that, if you don't mind this coming on and let everybody come on in, you take them into your own house. Me personally, I can't take anyone in my own house, but I'm willing to donate money towards my local church that caters to the poor and the needy and the homeless. And, everybody do something. So if you can't take any of these people into your own home, then donate to some place that's taking care of them. But meanwhile, you got to agree that we cannot let any criminals in here, and we need to know who they are. And they need to be dealt with accordingly. Either they need to face justice in their home countries or somewhere. It's not right to let them in here. That's my opinion. That's the blend of today. And, I want to talk to you again.